we now need to put some functions together so that we can add some values in here. Now exit out. Okay, what I want to try and achieve is when I click on any of those buttons, let's come back in here. When I click on any of these buttons, I want this button, I want to the Treeview to display the price. The price number of item is going to be 1, and this the name of the item. Okay, name, number, and day. Okay, let's come right here. We can do that right underneath here anyway. So right in between all of these buttons and the Treeview. So I'm going to grab this. That will be my function. Paste that in there. I'm going to call that function. Okay. There. So the very first function, let's call it dev, and I'm going to call that coffee 1, parentheses, semicolon, or colon, not semicolon. Now is going to be known as item cost. That's my variable, and item cost in this case equals 2.3. Now let me declare another one that's going to be the tax. The tax, I'm going to call that 2.5. I can all make it 0 points, but we can always add that up anyway. Yes. Okay, now I need the following to be displayed right in here. I might as well grab all of these. Grab the name of my Treeview, come right down here. So that is going to be dot insert, and what I want you to insert is going to be as follows. Let's enter space in there, and here is going to be tk dot end, comma, values equals a coffee cap. There. And coffee cap, that will be 1. And the price of coffee cap is going to be 2.3. There. And close that. Another one. We have 1, 2. So okay, that's that closed. Alright, so let's use a for loop for, let's say, child and sep dots records dot get equals underscore child underscore children. There. And now item cost, that will be equals, okay, plus, let's say plus equals float, and that is going to be self dot point of sale underscore records dot item. And the item in this case is going to be the child, comma, and the child will have the value as follows, and the value in this case is going to be 2, because it starts with an array 0, 1, 2. Close that. There. So the first one is the 0, 1, 2. So this is the value that I want to calculate. Alright, now let's say the subtotal. Let's work that out. Subtotal underscore input equals, let's say, string, and is going to be, let's make it pounds. Open a bracket, we'll enter a pound sign, percentage dot 2 decimal place, close that, and percentage as well. Then we have the item cost, subtract. I have to subtract 2.3, else I will end up with 4 point something there. So there, that is the very first one taken care of. So I will then use that to take care of my, I'll use that to take care of the, let's come down here, that will be for tax input. For the tax input, we now need to multiply these by tax, which is 2.5, and we then get to divide it by 100. There, that will be for the tax. 1, 2, okay, that will be for the tax. There we go. Alright, that of the tax is taken care of. Now let's take care of total. I'm going to grab all of this tax information and paste it right underneath here for total. Change this to total. Total input, and there for the total input is going to be almost the same thing, but I'm going to have to add one more of this. This is correct, so let's grab this here. Now we add that to it right in here. Paste, and I'm going to say plus, well, first of all, minus 2.3. okay, close that, plus, close brackets. I think that is all. So I have, yeah, I think that is fine. Okay, so I now need to call this very function with one of my buttons there. So that's going to be the one that is called cafe1. Let's scroll right down, have a good look at the functions before I move. So let's come right down here, cafe1, coffee1. Now come right here, enter comma, command equals there. That is it. So decision time, let's go to run, save it first, and this is cafe 1. There we go, look at that. That is fine. Yeah, that's good. Alright, and you can see the result in here as well, though this one is incorrect. Alright, close that. Okay, so I'm going to copy and repeat the same thing for the next one. Copy this and come right down here. This is going to be for coffee number 2. Coffee 2. Change this to 2. And for coffee number 2, what is the price of that? Let's run it and see. Coffee 2 is 190. Okay, change that. Come right here and change this to 190. And all of these will be changed to 190 as well. 190. Okay, and this. Right, now let's call coffee number 2. Come right down here, and where is it? Command. I might as well grab all of these here, paste it here, and change this to 2. That is 2. However, the name. What about the name? Let's see, where is it? There we go. I think it's called maybe, I'm going to call it cream coffee, something like that. Let's come in here and just change that to cream. There. Right, let's run that. Run. Then we can just speed things up with that. We have an error. What's the problem? 3. Where did I get 3 from? That's 2. Let's run it again and see. Oh wait, oh hold on. Oh, that should be 2, not 3. Okay. Now run. There we go. 1, 2. Okay, I think I did copy this, so I need to change the variable name here. Alright, that's fine. Looking good. Okay, so let's do one more, then we can just speed that up. I'm going to grab all of these, grab that, and come right down here, paste. That is now number 3. There. As for number 3, I'm just going to call that black coffee. Black coffee. And how much would that be? 170. Okay, 170. Oh, look at this one here. 170. And 170 here. Okay, I spotted an error here. This should have been 190. Right here. There. Yeah. Alright, let's try it out. Run. There. Let's see. Come on. Oh, I need to call it. Let's come right down here and call number 3. Yeah. And paste this right here. Change that to 3. Now run. Let's run it first. Okay, number 3 is working too. That's fine. This one is irritating. Let's change that. There's an error here somewhere. I called the wrong. Let's see, where is it? Yeah, right down here. Yep, right here. That is going to be changed. I think change, I believe is right. And this one should be cache input. Change input, cache input. Let's see. Should be up here. Yeah, change input, cache input. Alright, let's run it. That shouldn't be on the system anymore. Okay, there we go. That's fine. Okay, and this one is actually adding up the values there. So I'm going to speed the rest up now that you guys see how it's done, and I'll get back to you guys shortly. Okay guys, I have completed the functions. So have a good look at the functions. They are all the same, just the difference is the price and the name of the product. There we go. There, we'll move it down, and there we go. So depend on how many buttons you have in place. So I have about 24 on one side and another 8, so we're talking of 32. Alright, that is it guys, and these are the ones on the left. There are 8 of those. Okay, I'm going to run it now. Let's click on run. As you can see, the lines of codes are the same there. Okay, so there we go. And here I just need to change that. I don't like the way it looks like. And that is it guys, everything is working. Alright, let's just tidy up this one. Come right here, let's maybe increase that a little bit. Let's see, there we go. I'm going to make that about, let's go for 7, 7 and 7 there. And let's run. And that is it. Okay, that's fine. Alright, so okay, let's take care of all these buttons. So I'm going to exit out there, and let's go up here and declare those functions here. Alright, and right underneath here, right underneath where I have all of my images, so I'm just going to enter this following function here. So let's add a broken line there, and another one here. Let's just call it functions. Okay. Right. Now, the very first one that I'll take care of is going to be the function that I will use that to delete as follows. Delete the customers, or delete the item that the customer refuses. Select and remove. Okay, so we can call that delete. So in there I'm just going to enter delete or remove item, maybe one of those, either delete or remove. Okay, just leave it as delete there. So I can enter a comment here, remove unwanted items. Yeah, alright. Okay then, come right down here. Now the very first thing is I'm going to declare the following, and that is going to be equals 0.0. Okay, item cost is 0.0. Now the tax equals 2.5, and I'm going to use a for loop statement. I'm going to use a for loop function here, so let's just grab that. I already have it here, so grab all of these, and even maybe all of these. I might need them. If I don't, I'll get rid of it. So come right underneath here and just paste that there. Get it indented. Okay, now okay, for child in point of sale records dot get child. Okay, item equals float. Okay, that's fine, that is fine. So this is the okay, that's the index of the item I don't want, then the cost. Now I need to recalculate it. This is fine. I'm going to get rid of this, get rid of that. We don't need that. What about tax? We need tax. I'm going to leave the tax as it is. Now total, the total, I'm going to leave the total. Yeah, that is fine. Okay, now those are okay. Then the next thing I want to do now is, let's say selected item. I should have a variable called selected. Okay, let's create a local variable. I'm going to call that selected item. Do that again. Selected underscore item equals, that is going to be self. Grab all of that. Set the point of sale record underscore, no, it's not underscore, dot selection. Alright, selection, and let's just enter 0 in there. So that is my function for this selection. So I would then ask my widget there to get rid of what is not wanted, and that is going to be the item selected, this very one here. Paste that in there, close. There, that is it. I now need to call this delete. So grab that and let's go straight inside my button that is remove item. In my button that is called remove item, well, it should be here somewhere, remove item. So I'm going to come down here, call my command equals remove item. There. Okay, so all we then need to do now is, maybe we should try this out anyway. Let's come up here and oh, I forgot this. Let's get it indented. Right. Okay, let's save and run. Enter some item in there and let's see. And we then select whatever item and click on remove. There we go, look at that. Okay, click on remove. Yeah, remove is working. Let's select as many items as I want. There we go, guys. The remove is working and is calculating the cost as well. That is brilliant. Okay, so let's take care of change. Give change. Now I'm going to come right underneath here and just press enter. We are almost done, so I'm going to call that, and that will be give change. Just use uppercase there. There. In the case of give change, I'm going to grab all of these, almost all actually. Just grab everything and modify as I go along. Come right down here, paste there. And let's get this one in place. And here I'm going to need, let's create a variable in here. I'm going to call it cash input. Cash input. Cash input equals whatever we get from our, whatever we get from this very widget. Oh, let's enter something in there. First of all, comment it all out. I just want to show you guys what I'm talking about. Now run it again. and that's going to be whatever we get from here. Okay, so that's what I'm talking about. So exit, undo this indentation. Now cash input equals, that will be float, and that is going to be cash underscore input dot get. There, that's taken care of. Now let's come right down here. Up to here everything seems fine. Come right down here, and in here now I want change input. Variable change underscore input is going to be equals as follows: dot, open up a bracket, string, and that will be all of these, pound sign and so on. Yes, right here as well. You can grab it here, copy, paste that in there, and that is going to be the input. This one, cash input. Remember, cash underscore input is different from this. Cash input, and that is minus the sum here, amount, item cost as the item cost. The item cost now is going to be plus item cost multiplied by this. Okay, that is for grab this. That is going to be for my tax. Paste that there. Divide by 100, and it's going to be 1, 2, 3. Okay, that's correct. Alright, that takes care of that. Now let's use an if statement. I'm going to get rid of these ones. Get rid of this, and let's say as follows: if cash underscore input dot get equals 0 item, then cash input, this one, dot set will be 0. There. In that case, I'm going to have to call another method, but for now, that is it. Now, let's create my, this one is give change, so let's grab that. Give change, I'm going to call that inside pay. Where's pay? No, right here. So that's going to be command equals give change. There. Okay, so let's try that out. Coming to run, and let's see how that's going to be. Alright, enter whatever in there, and let's assume we are using cash, and how much. Let's give them about maybe 50 pound note. Now click on pay. There we go. Look at that. That's fine. Alright, that's good. I'm going to indent this one. Let's get it indented right, and that is for these two here. Let's get them indented, and even copy it and have it here somewhere. Indent, justify right. Copy that. Come right here. Press enter, paste. So okay, let's run it now again and see. Select that, enter whatever in there. There we go, that's fine. Exit. Okay, let's finish up with the REST function. Now underneath here, let's create one for that will be for exit. Let's create exit, iExit there. And in the case of iExit, I'm going to say iExit equals message box. That will be tk inner dot message box dot ask yes or no. Open up a bracket and just call that point of sale. That is my title, and as the first argument, comma. The second argument is going to be confirm if you want to exit, or do you want to exit or quit, whatever. Okay, enter a speech mark here as well there, and press enter. Press enter there and use an if statement. If iExit is greater than 0, then root.destroy. So that should get it. I should exit the whole system there. You can return as well though. Alright, that's exit taken care of. I'm going to copy this exit and paste it right in there. Come right down here. Where's the method? The button, I mean. Exit. So that's going to be command. Press enter. Command equals exit. Right. Now, let's take care of one more function. This very function is just to check. It's just to check should in case, because all of this button now works. They all works now, so that's fine. And if the user select or do not select anything, okay, here let's say we have 0, we don't have anything in here, we will end up with an error anyway. So if you look in here, you see that error, so I'm going to try and prevent that. Okay, so what I'm going to do is to first of all, let's come in here and just add, I'm going to enter a default value in here, the cost right there. So let's go for cost.insert. Okay, dot insert, and that is going to be 0, comma 0. So that should take care of that. Right. So if amount deposited is 0, it should give you something that says it's 0, but it's not finished yet. So that's fine now. So if I enter anything, I click on that. So that error, I want it gone. You see, the error is gone. Okay, but it's not finished yet. One more thing, then we call it the end of this project. So right underneath here, I'm going to create a function. I'm going to call that method of payment. Underscore of, let's just say of pay, that's fine. Yeah. See this very function, I'm going to use a new statement. If choice is one of the variable I declared here, dot get, is not equals to anything, or is not equals to cash. Then and I want self dot txt cost dot focus. There. Okay, let's get that indented. Alright, so that is that. Then we then say cash input dot set equals nothing, and that's it. So let's say else if this equals nothing, if that equals nothing, this might not do anything anyway, but I'm just going to enter it. I want this to change to 0 there, and indent, and this is going to be, no, get rid of this. Cash will be 0, and this will be cleared. Alright, paste this right underneath here, and that will be nothing there. And this very method, I'm going to call this method inside. That should be pay. Let's call that right up there. We'll call that right inside give change. There we go. There. And that's it. And let's run it now. There we go. Run. Okay, decision time. Let's select whatever we want. We must be very greedy. We want it all. Alright, so we select this, and we did not enter any cash in there. There, you see the cursor flashing, asking you to enter some cash. Enter maybe about 65, and then click on pay. There we go, you can get some change. Okay, and exit works as well. There, and let's run it one more time, guys. There we go, guys, look at that. And that is how you create your own point of sale in Python. So select and get rid of that again. There. So with that, guys, I'm going to call it the end of this very beautiful tutorial. I suppose you guys enjoy it. I know it's a little bit long, but it's worth it. So I'm going to say bye for now. Please do subscribe to my channel, and you can also join to become a member of the channel. There's a lot of benefit if you're a member. Bye for now.